When first thought, submit spirit to form matter. Our celestial humanity arrives, awakening in a dream, an inception of our reality. So we live, we love, and then there is music. So we dance, we sing, we praise, we reflect. In the infinite in between, the now that was, faces dance in our dreams. Some familiar, some
a single vision
cosmic composition. In the irrelevance of this time, we realize the passion of the random action, learning the lesson that the brotherhood of man is far more important than the ego of any individual. Imagination becomes the sound of thought, traveling at the speed of art. So we paint on the canvas of our ephemeral encounters, a masterpiece of memory that lives in the eternity of a child's soul.
I am well.
And this occasion, this joyous occasion to celebrate your husband,
Harold McKinney.
Yeah. How does this make you feel? What brought you to bring this into fruition?
Harold's been dead since 2001, and was this 24 years ago. So his daughter helped, Galen McKinney, his daughter, the drummer, she helped keep his memory and his music in the world. So that was her album that she put out called Galen McKinney and McKinfolk. And on there she had all her father's compositions. And these were compositions that he had already published on his record with the Tribe label, Voices and Rhythms in the Creative Profile. So there was something missing though. A lot of his love songs and praise songs have not been recorded. And so some of them have been, but they're on audio cassette. I need to go and think about reissuing those in a more accessible. People don't have audio cassette players anymore, so that was my plan, is to keep his name and his music out in the vibrations, you know. And I also plan to follow this up with his sacred music. So a lot of this stuff we're doing tonight here at the Moondog Cafe, it's his love songs and praise songs for family. His daughter Gaylin, there's a piece in there. He did a piece for me, and that was the last composition I believe he did in his life, because he died really soon after he sang it to me.
Wow.
So I'm gonna put that out here tonight.
Okay.
I can't sing it, but I'm gonna put it out here.
Okay.
But yeah, so my thing here, I'm very happy to continue to have his music in the world, and people enjoy it and realize that he loved them. He loved Detroit so much. He loved the people. He loved them on a world basis. And it's just a wonderful thing. I want people to know that a lot of how Detroit is now musically is because of him. Because him keeping jazz alive by touring his Discover Jazz program through the Detroit Public Schools, him staying here and working with the Jazz Festival when it was just starting, and he had Jazz for a New Generation there. He updated his Discover Jazz thing. So all of it, all of his life meant so much. And so I just want to make people remember him. So, and all of this came out of the archives. Me donating this stuff to the archives saved it. And so every single piece that we play tonight is because of me depositing his stuff in the archives. And that's why I found the piece that he wrote for me. I had never seen it before. I had just taken boxes of his stuff and put it in the archives. And going through to get ready for this program, I discovered this one that he did last. I said, wow, oh my God.
Wow.
So the guys.
What a discovery, huh?
Yeah, and they play it so beautifully. So, yeah, so I'm using the archives the way the archives is supposed to be used. And I hope that I inspire other people to put their stuff in so that their loved ones can come back out and do a concert of their music, you know, just like I'm doing with Harold.
Okay. Who you got playing with you tonight?
We have Ian Finkelstein, or Ian Fink, that's how he calls himself now. And he's on piano, and he is quite equipped to play Harold's hard music. And then we have Mike Abbo on bass. And Michael Abbo is he says he's really a trombone player, but he jams on the bass. So it's just us three. Next time I do this, I would like to have a drummer too, because some of the music needs that drum.
Right.
But you know, we do what we have.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Anything else you would like to say about this joyous occasion?
Just that I'm in love with Detroit too, and for me, this is it's a beginning for me to do my own stuff, because I've been archiving and just trying to save everybody else's music. So I'm gonna be I'm gonna retire in a little while. You know, I'm headed toward the 70s. And
looking good.
Thank you.
Black don't crack.
Thank you, God. So the thing that I'm working on now is my own music, because I wrote music too. I worked in reggae bands, so some of my stuff is reggae songs, and some other stuff that I have that I'm gonna revisit and flesh them out more now that I'm a wiser musician. So I'm looking forward. I'm very excited to discover what's still in my soul that needs to be expressed. So that's the thing I want to add. I'm at the doorway of a new life.
To the cosmos, the doorway to the cosmos.
Yes, the cosmos has been so kind to me. So I love Holy One, and I know that I'll be able to express through music what Holy One wants me to do.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Break a leg.
take wing.
Right.
Since Michelle and I started working together nearly almost 10 years ago now, I have heard about sort of the aspirations and the wishes and the sort of passion of what I think we're going to experience this night, because Michelle's work and passion to preserve not only the music and compositions and life of Harold McKinney, but also of so many other artists across genres and across scenes, is really what fuels the work of what we're doing, and the reason for why I'm so engaged in this and why I hope you'll all get engaged as well. So, you know, what we're gonna experience tonight is we're gonna have Sophia E. is gonna come up and interview Michelle a bit and do kind of a live oral history here. So much of what this work is about storytelling. It's about kind of not only experiencing the music, but creating stories and connections through the music. And from there, we're going to have a first set from Gara, will be a bit of a set break, and then a second set. So I encourage you all to kind of think about what this music and what the performance of this music not only is as the experience as we feel it now, but also how that connects to what it means to take music and work and composition from the past and experience it in the present, and what that will do to influence the future. So I encourage you to also, if you haven't learned about Detroit Sound Conservancy, to get in touch. We have Kaylin and Sierra, who are our team members here, who help kind of engage you more on the work here. And really thank you to Moondog for hosting such a great event, and thank you to Sophia and Afro Moon for putting this together. So without further ado,
two mics here. You guys can hear on this mic, right? Yes. Alright. And this mic, can we get a little bit more volume?
Yep.
Thank you. What up, though? How y'all doing? Y'all know that's the lingo for Detroit. My name is Sophia Elizabeth, and I have the honor of sitting next to a phenomenal matriarch. This is kind of wild because this was birthed out of just inspiration of sitting with MamaJahrama, having hours in conversation, and seeking the right way to go about archiving and listening to those who have created that momentum as an educator, as an archivist, as a librarian, as a musician, as a dancer. Can we go down as a mother, as a wife? And we need to see that representation. And that is my goal, is to grow, to hopefully be able to, I know I won't be able to fill no way, shape, or form those shoes, but to be able to align.
You got your own. Sharp ones too.
Thank you, MamaJahrama. But this is a manifestation of honoring those who have created space for us. And so this was really birthed out of a conversation because anybody in the room know that MamaJahrama speaks so highly of her husband, and in that relationship, it's such a strong spiritual relationship. And the more that she talks about it, I was like, you know, you sit there and you listen, because MamaJahrama is a phenomenal storyteller. Some people say griot or jegna, keeper of the culture, but truly, she tells a story and it activates something inside of you. And so I'm listening, and I was like, oh, when you gonna sing? When can we hear you? When can we see you? And a lot of times in those roles, matriarchal roles, we don't get a chance to see that, kind of that expression of creativity and passion that exists in those who take care of those responsibilities to keep a village together. And so I've heard MamaJahrama sing and tell stories and use the shaker ray. I've seen that in real time. And I'm like, well, can we actually see you do it? You know, and to see that it has come together through a village, a team. Joe and Sierra and Jonah, like all of us unnamed folks. This is a live oral history. So I want to introduce Michelle McKinney, and I want to read this very, very, very powerful bio. Michelle MamaJahrama McKinney is a founding member of the current director of collections and archivist librarian of Detroit Sound Conservancy, DSC, where she helps safeguard and uplift the sonic heartbeat of Detroit. With deep ancestral roots in the city, MamaJahrama has devoted her 5 decades to Detroit as a cultural steward, performer, educator, and memory keeper, breathing life into history and making it accessible to generations, past, present, and still to come. A child of Detroit, she began her journey as an artist, scholar, and African dance through the visionary teachings of Ali Abdullah's Studio of African Dance Philosophy, Baba Ali. This foundation in movement, rhythm, and ritual became the bedrock of a life devoted to the cultural arts. Over the years, MamaJahrama has woven together music, storytelling, dance, and spiritual practice, holding space for communal healing and celebration. Alongside her beloved husband, the late Harold McKinney, affectionately known as the Baron and Professor Cosmos, she co-created the Detroit Jazz Heritage Performance Lab, a sanctuary for aspiring musicians. Yes, we are so happy.
We have some of the people who were in the conference lab too.
This was a sanctuary for aspiring musicians of all ages to discover their voice through jazz and improvisation. Together, they nurtured a creative legacy rooted in love, discipline, and the belief that music is sacred work. MamaJahrama has also made her mark as a radio host on WDET Public Radio, a teacher in Black consciousness-centered schools, and an actor in local Black community theater. Her powerful presence graced the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History for 15 years. 15 years. Where she served as a performer, educator, archivist, and librarian, using art to awaken memory and pride in the African American story. A storyteller griot in the truest sense, she is the founder, teacher, and director of Hakama, a woman's ritual and a cappella vocal and shekere ensemble. She also leads Roots Journey, a performance collective that honors original compositions and root-based Black music traditions. MamaJahrama continues to sing and play percussion with Odu Afrobeat Orchestra and other local ensembles, carrying the pulse of her ancestors through every beat and breath. She was a lyricist and featured vocalist on The McKinfolk, A New Beginning, her daughter Gayla McKinney's album honoring Harold McKinney's compositions. Through this work and so much more, she continues to honor the Baron's music, not just as art, but as a language of the soul. Today, MamaJahrama remains a radiant force, gathering community in the spirit of remembrance and celebration. She begins with the music of her husband, songs that are praise poems, prayers, and affirmations of a world bound by love. And she often says, Harold's music is love made visible. And through her voice, that love lives on. Thank you.
Wrote that.
So, I want to, it's hard to not ask a lot of questions. I don't want to get all the way in there, but we do have a whole show ahead of us as well. But I want to ask the question of, where did your influence and love start? Like, what inspires you to get into creative arts and music and dance?
Well, that my sister Linda know that's our mama, right? Jackie Mahone. She was a Black Catholic, and she single-handedly brought Blackness into our school. We had a school, St. Agnes Church had a church school. And that's where she nurtured and she brought in the spirituals, she brought in speakers, Black Panther people, all kinds of Black thought, because they didn't have any kind of dispensation for Black History Month. You know, these people, they were mostly Irish. You know, there was the Irish nuns, and we learned H-A-R-R-I-G-A, but it wasn't nothing about no blackness. So my mother went to the minister, Father Granger, and said, why don't you have more for Black History Month, because all your children are basically Black kids. And he says, well, I don't know nothing about that, Ms. Mahone, so you're going to have to take that over. And she did. And so just that root music that she brought, the exposure to Black thought, and I saw my first African drummer and dancer, and that was the end. I said, I'm gonna do that. And so yeah, it was Mom. And my father had a beautiful deep bass voice, so he also did root songs. He had country boy, the Georgia kind of influences, right, Linda? Waycross, Georgia, sharecroppers. So yeah, he's the first jazz guy. He brought the Yusuf Lateef album that had nothing but acoustic instruments on it. They had a red cover. I think it was Moods and Idioms or something like that. But Brother Yusuf Lateef turned me on to jazz through my dad. So that's my influences right there. Yeah. Yusuf Lateef.
Thank you. Dr. Yusuf Abdul Lateef. Yes, yes. My next question is about tonight. So you talked about the influence and how you heard your first drum, what that did to you, and how that changed your life and inspires you to sing. And so tonight, how will you be presenting your art? What you want to do tonight? How will you be singing? Will you be moving?
Well, I don't know about the knees taking me to move, but I definitely will be singing and playing a little percussion, shakerette and stuff with my dear young man, Ian. And he can handle Harold's charts. So I said, oh my God. Because Harold wrote above his own ability to play stuff. So, I mean, he was conservatory trained and he's an opera trained singer. I mean, he studied a lot of classical music, and then Charlie Parker turned his little brain on, and that was it. So I want to show how Harold was as a musician and a minister. My mother said, don't marry no ministers, all of them are going to be chasing them. And don't marry a musician because they don't make no money. And I got both of them wrapped up in one. So that's what Harold was. He was a minister. So all of his music really was about the Holy One. That's what he called God. And so everything you hear comes out of that root. And then the next thing was that he loved all of y'all. He loved human beings so much. And most of his stuff was love songs or praise songs. And we have yet to record his sacred music, which is going to be my next project. Yes, he wrote some powerful sacred music that was choral. So we got to give me some good singers. So any good singers in there, y'all come and talk to me now. Right? Because we're going to do some of Harold's music. And it's hard, but it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So, yeah, I guess, what's that?
You answered the question tonight, which leads to the next question, because there are so many beautiful compositions, and we all know in the room that a lot of the influence comes from Mr. McKinney,
yes.
And that's how you got into archiving.
There's a lot of his friends here.
And
a lot of Harold's babies are in here.
so how did you choose the compositions? Like, was it a process for you, or you just said, hey, I'm gonna just go with it. I'm gonna go with what?
Girl, Harold wrote the Sopranos. I'm a contralto. I said, child, let me find something that I can sing. And so there's one song that we're gonna do there. I cannot sing it. The tessitura, the range of the song is so wide. You have to be really a trained singer with your breath to be able to sing that, and I'm not that.
So this was the last a song that Harold wrote that I know of. And he died right after he sang the song to me, and he wrote it for me. And the song tells the story of how we got together. So I'll tell a little bit about that story to introduce that song. But yeah, that's how I chose the songs, by the ones I could actually sing. And change them into my key. While he was alive, he wouldn't change the keys because he had perfect pitch, and he also had he had eustania. It's like when you hear
Synesthesia.
yeah. So when he heard music, he saw colors, and he wrote songs to be in certain colors. No, Michelle, I cannot change the key because the color is supposed to be this color. But he's not physically here now. And I changed the keys. Ian will tell you I changed most of them. So sorry, Harold. They're not gonna get the color, but they'll get the beauty. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he's here. He's spirit.
Yeah, the spirit is here. I did some libations before y'all came and smoked up the place, and yeah, I did my thing. But yeah, he's here, and I think he'll forgive me. The important thing is that people know that they can deposit their work in the archives, so that people can perform their works. He's been gone 24 years, and I can do his work because we saved it in the archives. So if you are a musician, please deposit your stuff in the archives. Don't wait till you die and your kids say, "What is this mess? Let me clean this up," and throw it away. We don't want that. And we don't want the music in the basements or in the attics. We want the music in the archives, please. Yeah. Please don't. This is your mama talking to you right now.
Well, you answered my last question. My last inquiry was going to be, well, why is this important in terms of showing up in this way and continuing the legacy of work? And you answered, you know.
I got on the vibe.
We know. We know. So we're thankful for you for continuing this. And this is very
This is her
powerful.
idea. The fact that I'm here tonight is her.
It's always divinity that leads you there.
Yes,
And
that's right.
I know we got work to do.
We're
So
holding one's hands.
yep, we got work to do. So with that being said, I'd like to yield the floor, and pass it over to MamaJahrama.
And my wonderful Ian and Mike Abel. Freedom jazz dance, freedom jazz best friend. And he would go down to New Orleans and he would give clinics to the Marsalis boys. So they all knew him, right? So we all know ourselves. And man, he came back and he wrote this tune. He really loved Jelly Roll Morton. So here's another one of his praise songs. And in the song he talks about the children of Africa. And he always made a point to tell me this. The children of Africa is everybody, because that's where everybody started from. So this is Harold's rendition of some New Orleans music. Listen, you children of Africa, what of your heroes in history who laid your foundations upon these shores, only to lie forgotten in the bosoms of your soul? Yesterday's sun rise tomorrow. Everywhere we cast the shadows of heroes who sang in our yesteryears. What it's like for are we not the share? More rainy, King Oliver, Beachmo, and Jelly Roll. I'm singing in the style of a now sound. By the wisdom still reigning in the back and if you listen, you'll hear Jelly Roll playing those rhythms in his tunes. Feel the truth of slavery, like fire, working depth of his soul. Mr. Jelly Roll, Jelly Roll, we are all one. Jelly Roll, Jelly Roll, feel the truth of slave wisdom of fire in the depth of his soul. Mr. Jelly Roll, get in here.
slow down with the monkey time stomping rhythm of ragtime. Love and shade, despite the dust of neglect,
Life's a dream
from the face of his picture. In his eyes,
I'm dreaming,
there's a vision.
I'm singing, wide
In you, Mr. Jerry on Galen's kinfolk album, and it seems like, you know, when I hear Galen's music, especially the instrumentals,
weekend.
I feel like notes circling around and they're like bees or something. And if I'm real quiet
So,
and stop
I
talking,
think I was, I was
I can
stressed.
hear
At
something.
that time, I had just started talking.
so
to
this
girls.
song came, it's a
And
praise
he had
song,
taken
but
me
it's
out
a praise
to
song
see
from
him
Harold.
Baker's Keyboard Lounge.
And
So we had
it's
a
called
little relationship. I was
Nostalgia.
all-
So
Had a
it
crush.
just talks about the end of his
So,
life and
I
how
told him what my
his impact
situation
was
was. He said,
here in
"Oh,
Detroit
just come
and
stay
all
with
over the
me for a
world.
while, you know.
He has friends
Come
all
home
over the
from
world. I
mine."
just talked to a gentleman
Okay.
who his
So
brother
he
had
rescued
made
me, 'cause
a
I had
bag, a
sleep
leather
on couches
bag for
like that
Harold,
before. I was pretty
just
much
because he
home.
loved him.
It's
Harold just had that effect on people.
Different houses until
So,
their parents or somebody
the song's
got tired
about
of me
that.
and I moved on. So
My words.
I ended up never leaving Harold's house.
And I started crying.
So this song tells us about that.
The years have flown since we saw and loved one another. You stepped out into the veil and now you seem gone.
Roll and flower. Pretend I'm singing the melodies.
Crossed that
She is love,
old
come to
moon river. I see remembrance shadows. A presence thrills as I walk the paths
I
of
bet
life.
stay to bed my
I hear your song, use a whispering in the
She's
wind.
the love of my life.
The years will come and the years will go. Love is on in my heart, so beautiful.
And the tales trace their designs. She sets the
A
scene.
wiser woman who stands upon
I see
certain
the
ground,
eagle rise on her word.
appreciating the
Rise on that
rareness
bird
that
and
we
soars
once
to
had.
freedom.
Here's my sweet
name.
nostalgia,
She came to claim
humming
To gain
remembrance songs.
she
I
is
blindly visit the walks
She
where
is
we
life.
were so happy.
She is
The
John.
children we bear, images in a trembling sigh and a yearning eye and a mystic glow. You are beautiful. Put your arms around me, comfort my poor heart.
Baby,
See my wistful dreaming, heart to me as I play my part. My darling days come and go, even in my soul. Nostalgia is yet my love, no.
a mind so
Place your heart within is the source of all. Made here to love you. All of us bear your legacy. Dark times come and go, but stay in our souls. Nostalgia is yet our love.
Secure in their ideals, untarnished by pressing careers.
All right, William.
Oh, the ghost of Eden sends them to a future plagued with doubt and fear. The future is a vantage point where all roads disappear. Passing through the evening into night and on to dawn again as children. They're the images we all carry.
The years have flown since we saw the love one. You stepped out into the veil, and now you seem gone. Across that old moon river, I sing remembrance songs. A presence thrills as I walk the paths of Belle Isle. I hear your song leaves a whispering in the wind. The years will come and the years will go. Love lives on in our hearts, so beautiful. In our hearts, so beautiful. In our hearts, this love goes on so deep. Nostalgia, beauty,
The future is a vantage point where all roads into night on to dawn again as children.
This next song is one of his songs from Songs of the Hours. And they were about the times of day. So he wrote one called Day. He wrote one called Twilight. He wrote one called After the Sunset. And he wrote one called Night Moves. Day is lost. It was lost in the flood that happened when Harold was dying. So I was in the hospital with him. When I got home, I didn't go in the basement for months, a couple months, 8 months. And I went down there and I saw that there's black shiny stuff. I didn't know what that was. Because I came closer with my basket of clothes, I started screaming because it was water and it was up the basement steps. And if you stood in it, it was like, right here. So all the music that Harold had in the lower drawers of the it had been there for probably for months. So this is what we have left. So this is one of the songs he wrote when he was about 16 years old. That's what he told me. That he did this when he was 16. So this is After the Sunset.
In the haze of history, there stands the ghost of liberty. After the light of the day,
Is your mind on the run? Are you searching for fun to escape the hunger of your day times and the light in your eye? In all her regal splendor, come, you ancient queen. Waiting for sunrise for you now. Waiting for day to alight in your window and start of a bloom. Unremembered now, waiting strides sunrise. Does the darkness surround you like a mouth closed around you to down you, unfortunate prey? And we know she's there, crying, here to take command, but tears won't drown your need. Waiting for why don't you open up your heart? Stir the ashes, your hopes are still smoldering. Refuel them with love and your leavings of flame, and illumine your world after the sunset. Oh, after the sunset. After the sunset. After and each step she takes brings us closer to the day we are free. With perception born anew, we see his moonlit smile, blushing love in the spring black weather to memory flushed this with ancient pride, bursting through the sky, heaves a sigh, breathing summer's air, as summer clouds drifting. And oh, how a song intones my heart with love and the sorrow of upon tonight the autumn's breath. Oh, my love forgotten in the basement of my soul, and love became a melancholy night, like tomorrow. Cast the shadows of heroes who sang in our night blues. Talking about moans and Moraine, King Oliver, Satchmo, and Jay. Oh, the night blues. Yes. Moans in the evening breeze. I hear the music of old in the style loves and sorrow now sound wail with the wind in the vital wisdom still reigning in the echoes of backbeat rhythms. The moon, and if you listen you'll hear in the jelly roll playing those rhythms in his tunes. Feel the truth from slave wisdom of fire in the depth of his soul. Mr. Jelly Roll, give me that tongue. Jelly Roll, jelly dip dip dip. Like an old and lonely woman who watches her world go by. Feel the truth of slave wisdom of fire. This song depth of his soul is for new lovers. Jelly Roll smiles in a like a bird soaring, welcoming the morning comes soon. But that old is there, clear as that burning oh my night, this feeling spilling feeling joy and feeling sorrow that waves with the wind. I want to talk about it. Tell me. Pretend you're walking in town with the blues and
as I walk the path till I hear the songs. The years will come and the years will go. Love is on in my heart, so beautiful. A wiser woman who stands upon a certain
I wanted
road,
to leave y'all on a happy note.
appreciating the rareness
My
that
daughter
we
sang
once had.
night blues. Because it's gonna be nighttime.
Here's my
Yeah,
sweet
true.
nostalgia,
But this is somebody who's missing their lover. I don't know.
humming remembrance songs. I blithely visit the walks where we were so happy.
These are the ones I was able to say out of the
The
basic.
children we bear images in
Once
the
again,
day.
want to encourage you, especially if you're a musician.
A trembling sigh and a yearning eye and a mystic glow.
to preserve.
You are beautiful.
If I hadn't done that, I mean, I have Harold stuff.
Put your arms around me.
So this last song,
But my
this was
poor
a song
heart.
for Silver.
See my
It's the horse
wistful
And
dreaming.
it was
Heart
a
to
song
me
with
as I play my part.
Cape Verde.
My darling,
And he just
times
loved
come
his
and
day.
go.
And
Remain in my
Harold felt the
soul.
joy and the
Nostalgia is yet my
And Harold's father, Clarence Howard McKinney,
Place your heart
he was from my high
within
school.
us.
And there's a lot of
Sing
McKinneys.
your
There's like 2,000
melody.
people registered in the family claim. It's a big family.
Here
And Harold's
to
mother was
love
from Pine
you.
Bluff, Arkansas.
All
And they got
of us
together. I don't know the story about how they got together. I got to get with Galen or
Darling, times come
Carol
and go.
McKinney.
But
Robinson.
stay in our soul.
What was the love story?
Nostalgia
They
is
met
yet our
somehow.
love, I
And
know.
they had 10 children. 10. 10. And Harold was the second of 10 children. And every single one of those children had this greatness of soul. I don't know what the combination was between those two parents, but they produced some children that have big spirits. And so, all that to say that Harold came from a really remarkable family, and I'm very honored now to be a McKinney and to say that I helped him continue the tradition on with our children. And so my twinnies and my Sienna and Jory and our babies. Hopefully they'll keep that McKinney spirit going on into the future because they sure enough having babies. 7
The
grandchildren.
years have flown.
So
This
song is definitely Harold's
You
words.
stepped out into the
And
bay,
singing about his
and now you seem gone. Cross that old moon river. I sing remembrance songs. A present street as I walk past Bell Isle. I hear the song whispering. The years will come and the years will go. Love is on in our hearts, so beautiful. I'll sing a song for my father, a song for the years that will come. Is your mind on the run? Are you searching for fun to escape the
I
hunger?
said, play Mr. Beastman. Play for your father and mine.
So blue. After the sunset,
Let's go. Give it up.
waiting for sunrise, waiting for day to alight in your window and stars over the moon. Waiting for sunrise. Does the darkness surround you like a mouth closed around you? To down you, unfortunate prey. You feel like crying. Tears won't drown your need.
melancholy night must share. Was a man of the family, no two times to be wise. Moans and and love for the night. I'll sing of moans in all our togetherness, all kinds of weather, yeah. A soul who loves in sorrow, always wail the wind in the trees. Example, we know how important a father can be. The moon high in the evening sky for me. The moon high in the sky. Like an old and lonely woman who watches her world yeah. This new song is for new lovers. Smiles in the ear too. Like a bird. Like a bird's calling, welcoming the morning comes soon. But that old blues clear as that bird in the oh my night, this spinning in the dog and thank you so much, joy and spinning. Talk about it. Tell me.
Wow.
they do. Spilling love and spilling sorrow, wails with the wind in the trees. Yeah, spill love and spilling sorrow that way. With the wind in the trees. I wanted to leave y'all on a happy note. Michael was saying, oh, we need to end with night blues, because it's going to be nighttime. And I said, yeah, that's true. But this is somebody who's missing their lover. I don't want to leave y'all with that one. So I'm going to leave. Yeah. I had played nothing on the shake away all night. I'll sing a song for my father, a song for his years that were mine. Years of struggle and children and love. He was a man of the family, no two-time or wasted on wine. True to duty and love. I'll sing of happiness, of our togetherness, all kinds of weather, yes, always. From his example we know how important a father can be. He's an image for me. Hey, play Mr. Piano Man, play for your father and mine. Come on, Ian. I said, play Mr. Bassman, play for your father and mine. Let's go. Give it up.
Is a struggle and love was a man of the family, no two time or wasted on wine, true to duty and love. I'll sing of happiness, of our togetherness, all kinds of weather, yes, always. From his example we know how important a father can be. He's an image for me. Always for we. Thank you so much. We have Ian back on piano. On bass. I'm Michelle McKinney. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. My love, thank you. So please help us, help the Detroit Sound Conservancy, help us survive and thrive and donate some money. Give more money if you gave some already. And go ahead and help us get this Bluebird in up and running. And we're gonna form some kind of alliance here with Moondog, and we're gonna trade music acts. We're gonna do something, guys. We got to. Thank you so much, Moondog. Moondog Cafe. Let's give him a hand. Thank you so much. Thank you for the volunteers tonight. Thank you for the Detroit Sound Conservancy folks in there. Jonah. Thank you for Caitlin, Sierra, all the crew. How's it for you?
So, can we go back to the, like, are you going, like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, are you going,
You talking about at the end?
before we go to the solo,
Before we go to the second?
before we go to, like, the solo section, before we go to, like, you know, the,
Oh yeah. Feel the truth, the flame with no fire. Jelly roll. Jelly roll. Feel the truth of flavor. Feel the truth. Yeah, it's more. It's more. It's the color of it. It's bouncy. There you go. Dong. Love it.
alright, okay, so we did everything.
Jara.
Oh, Jara.
I just want to go to, be able to recite the words.
Oh, we didn't go to extended time.
Oh, it's this time.
Oh, wow. Those two? Yeah, let's do those. Man, come on, Jara. Where you at?
You should definitely run through everything.
Yeah, really quick. Thank you. So which one, Stitch Time or Jara?
Jara.
Yeah, that's
So it's this time, I actually, like, they were running that too.
did we have recording on it?
Precision time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one that Harold did with Linda.
Yes, stuff like written book. It's not hard. This is
Alright,
Which one?
station time. Well, let's do,
Okay.
let's do Jara first. So. It's over here.
So I'm just gonna introduce this as Glenn Harold last. You want this? Oh wait, stop. Oh. They kept right on playing. He said, well, get with it. You know, he just start saying it, but you'll hear them going, huh? And they kept on playing. So this song is the last song that I recorded was really wrote. And he sang it to me. And I found it like 2 weeks ago in his, maybe a week ago. I just found it. So this is a song that he wrote for me, so I'm not going to sing it. But I'm going to recite the words, because this is definitely not a song for me to sing. She was a bud that stemmed the mud to grow and flower. She is love come to life. She is Jara. She was a stray I fed, who stayed to bed my family tree. She's the love of my life. She is Jara. Life is a picture story, and Jara's tales trace its design. She sets the scene before me. I see the eagle rise on her word. My eagle rides on that bird and soars to freedom. It was a name she came to claim, to gain her power. She is love, she is life, she is Jara. Play it again. Followed by two more. The blues followed. Sunset. The last one is
Yeah, exactly. So I'll commit.
and the audience know when it works to me.
And you'll just play that. Take a picture, right? Yeah. Okay, I got it.
They won't know. They all know.
Love Inner Standing Supreme Truth Mama, or Love Inner Standing Supreme Truth Mama.
We working towards that. Yeah, you hear me? You hear me?
And I think he
I said we working towards that.
he added.
I said we working
See, I
towards
left
that.
out a what you call it. He said I left out.
Yeah. All right.
The recording is, no, this is on, Harold. Oh. It's just Harold playing the same.
You know, my speakers are loud. You want me to play it on here?
Yeah, if you could.
It's in my, what you call it, but don't act like it. Okay, stitches fine.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That drives it.
Yeah.
That really drives it. You know, I like that. And then you kind of add a little bit in between. You feel it.
Yeah, that part looks like the building, that same thing.
Probably be faster than that.
Yeah, in my bell, in my tambourine. It happened with the tambourine.
See, this would be a good finger.
I go to church on the tambourine.
That's the first.
Whatever that is, like God's innocence.
Whoever got it, got some good shit.
Yeah, we can definitely stop it. Yeah, that's fine with me. Because it's hard to sing too. You know, and Harold, stuff. To me, all this stuff is hard to sing. For me, with my voice. So we have enough.
Yeah,
Okay,
alright,
so
let me gather all my cards.
I want to hear Conjure Man.
Yeah, let's hear Conjure Man too.
Yeah, you put stuff with my stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can do something with that. Or so let's set that. Damn, I guess it's something that's dry.
I know. I was like, yeah, we got two of those. They're alright. They're very mild, actually. But I have like a San Pellegrino orange soda. I've got apple juice. I've got. You want that one? I like it. Well, it's not like a little spicy. It's like zero sugar, or like very low sugar.
I'm MamaJahrama. Nice to meet you. And then I'll grab that thing off at your house. That is what you got. That's straight ahead.
Michael, you want to do a quick sound check with your bass when you have a chance? No, rub it out.
Yeah, it's just all such an succeeded. They pretty much simultaneously. I think they're on the same time.
Might be watching there.
I see you said 4 to 5, right?
Yeah. So that's 3 and 4 should be done. Well, maybe you can have something every time. Oh, you can swap them. That's because I need it.
I'm saying I put 3 and 4, but I didn't take.
You put 3 and 2, right?
Yeah, people like him. Like,
Yeah, they taught me that in the radio station. You just bullshit through it.
Oh, here we go.
You can just set that on the counter there.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
This is their passion fruit soda. They just started canning out.
I know there's 100 Jamaican dollars.
It's got 37 grams of sugar.
Probably that's good.
Yeah, give him a thumbs up. I'll give him a third. Yeah, I'm probably not already, but cool, I'll take those.
Yeah, it was. I was back to
Okay, I'm gonna run out.
Caroline's gonna leave like a little bit there,
Okay, Rob, someone left those sunglasses back there last weekend or so. We don't need probably Caleb or Tim. Yeah. I don't know. I got
It is funky. I love that song. Who wrote that song? Yeah. Carol told Eddie he's making his own lyrics to it.
Before we get to the second set, again, I'm Jonah, co-director of Detroit Sound Conservancy with Jara Michelle McKinney. We have been sponsoring this event tonight, and just wanted to say a couple things that I forgot to say the first time. So, one of our core projects that we're working on is we are rehabilitating the Bluebird Inn. So Bluebird Inn is sort of jazz club, just about a mile and change from here, over on Tyreman. A lot more to share about that, but tomorrow we have our annual barbecue, which is a free gathering. It'll actually be in some lots that are right around the corner from the Bluebird that we are hoping that in the next couple of years we will turn into a park. But right now it's just some nice grass. We have music, so Sophia's band Soul Tribe will be performing. We've got Piranha Head DJing, there'll be food. It's free. I hope everybody can join. Also, just a reminder as well, so Detroit Sound Conservancy is a nonprofit, so we thrive and can sustain on support from you all and the rest of the community. So there are a lot of ways to get involved. Of course, if you're able, we do accept donations. We really kind of need it in order for us to be able to sustain, but there's also ways to volunteer, there's ways to partner in other ways. So I encourage you to get in touch with either Sierra or Caitlin at the front to learn more about that. Also, the way, as Jara was talking, we are a music archive. So this lives on contributions and participation from musicians and folks who work on music, myself and Michelle included. So the best way for folks to get involved is actually to participate in that archival process. You can start your own collection. All it takes is you thinking about what do you want to preserve, how do you want that to live on, and you can work with our whole archival team, of which Michelle leads, to figure out what that looks like. And was there anything else that I wanted to say? Right, so thank you. So the time of the barbecue, right, 5021 Tyreman, 2 to 5 p.m. at the Bluebird Inn. Yes, thank you. Also as well, so our website is detroitsound.org. You can find all this information there. There are QR codes at the front. As well, on tables around, there are little comment cards. We're really trying to get better at doing things better and evaluating and learning from what we're doing. So if you can we have cards on the tables as well at the front. It'll take 2 seconds to do, but it'll really help us make sure we keep improving. So thank you so much for coming out. Thank you to Moondog, thank you to Afro Moon. Jara will be right back up. Thank you so much.